Next up is none other than Toran Richards, co-founder and CEO of AutoGPT. AutoGPT is an innovative platform that enables users to create intelligent AI assistants, streamlining digital workflows through powerful, continuous AI agents. AutoGPT has a huge community of 50,000 members, including founders, mentors, and innovators. In this session, Toran will talk about building e-commerce AI agents with AutoGPT. Toran will delve deep into how AI agents can revolutionize e-commerce operations, enhancing efficiency and scalability. Please join me in welcoming Toran.
My name is Toran Richards, and I'm the inventor of AutoGPT. For those unfamiliar, AutoGPT was the first example of a large language model powered agent created back in March of 2023. The project has grown immensely, with the GitHub repository now at 170,000 stars, ranking 24th globally. AutoGPT has inspired thousands of projects and hundreds of companies worldwide, and today I'm here to share how agents like AutoGPT can revolutionize your e-commerce workflows. So in this session, you'll learn about the difference between AI assistants and AI agents, the transformative impact that AI agents can have on e-commerce, and real-world applications through live demos of AI agents in action. I'm really excited to share all this with you. So first of all, I'm going to start off by explaining what AutoGPT is and where it is today. So the AutoGPT platform empowers you to create intelligent assistants that streamline your digital workflows. Here are a few examples of what you can do with it. You can build your own AI agents to automate tasks. You can use pre-made AI agents created by others in our community. You can customize these agents for your unique needs. And my favorite part is that you can combine multiple agents made by other people together into a task force that works together to solve your problems. Unlike traditional AI assistants like Siri or Alexa, AI agents work independently, making decisions and taking actions without always having human oversight. They can often learn and improve by interacting with their environment and collecting data. And they accomplish specific defined tasks autonomously. This shift from reactive assistants to autonomous agents is what makes them a game changer for the e-commerce world. The key difference between AI agents and AI assistants is that assistants act like a co-pilot. They work with you as a human and reactively contribute to your workflow. So common assistants you might be familiar with are, for example, GitHub Copilot. This is an AI that watches you write code and aims to anticipate what you're going to write next and helps you code faster. AI agents, on the other hand, run on their own in the background without any human being involved. The human defines, identifies the task, and deploys the AI agent to then solve it from there on out. This means that the AI agent is essentially taking the lead and solving the problem on its own, as opposed to an AI assistant, which directly supports a human whilst they're working. Both of these are really powerful technologies, but it's important that you understand the difference. I really believe that this year, 2025, is going to be the year of AI agents and the year that everyone understands for the first time what they can really do. And so I'm really happy to help shed some light on that for you. And just by being here today, you are already, in the top 0.1% of people who are paying attention and riding the very cutting edge of this emerging technology, which is a huge advantage. So first of all, AI agents are best leveraged in specific areas of the business where you face repetitive, time-consuming, and often error-prone tasks. These are the real low-hanging fruit of where agents can help you. So some pro tips from me on what to think about when automating a process. When building agents, the easiest wins often come from automating repetitive tasks that you already do and you already know inside out. Often people are drawn to shiny new possibilities that AI agents could solve for them. And whilst there are many of these, I think it's important to start from the basics, and it's important to start from things that have guaranteed value because you already spend so much of your time on them. And you hate doing these mundane, repetitive tasks, and they keep you from the work that you're an expert at doing. Things like data entry, for example, is a key example of this. So some examples of AI agents that you could deploy into your e-commerce environment. One is a product listing agent. So this could create product pages from templates, it could fill in content from a database, could implement SEO optimization. You could have another agent which is dedicated to SEO optimization, could analyze your competitors' data, could integrate with the tools you already use like Ahrefs or SEMrush and update your content automatically. You could have pricing agents that monitor your competitors' pricing. You could automate your marketing. And really, the possibilities are endless. But I don't want to leave you with possibilities because there are far too many lofty promises with nothing being delivered in this industry. And so I want to show you some real examples that I've put together of AI agents that work today. So now I'll demonstrate how 3 AI agents that I built can automate the exact workflow I introduced earlier, covering product setup, SEO optimization, and even model photography. So now I'm going to share with you a story. A scenario I think many of you as e-commerce sellers can relate to. So imagine this. You've just partnered with a supplier to expand your store with a premium clothing line, and they send you a spreadsheet of product data in Airtable. It's a great opportunity, but as you start working on it, you realize the uphill battle that lies ahead. Let me take you through this process and then show you how 3 AI agents I built for this demo completely transform the workflow, saving time, money, and a ton of frustration. So I have this product data and I have my empty Shopify store. Here's what you need to do to get your products live on your Shopify store and ready to sell. So first task is data entry. The supplier's data isn't formatted for Shopify, so you're going to need to split the fields to calculate the pricing tiers and manually fill in product details. This can take hours, and one typo can cause big problems. Then you're going to need to move on to SEO optimization and page design for, high conversion rates. A great product listing isn't just about having the right details, but it's about having the best details, keyword-rich descriptions, eye-catching layouts, and compelling calls to action. Each page can take 30 to 60 minutes just to get that right. And then finally, the supplier has only given us a single flat lay or hanger image for each of these items, but you need professional photos of models wearing the clothes to make your listings really pop. Hiring photographers, sourcing models, and editing images can cost thousands and can take weeks. So, in all, you're looking at a process that takes, at the very least, 3 to 5 days of work per product line. So now let me show you how I solved this challenge using 3 agents on the AutoGPT platform that I built for this demo. These agents handle data entry, page design, and even photography, turning this manual process into an automated workflow. There's even an agent in here which models your exact products on AI-generated professional models to produce high-quality photo shoots in seconds. So first of all, we want to set up our Shopify page. Maybe we've already got something in here, but I'm starting with a blank one. And so, we have this product database. It could be any length. And I'm going to run this Shopify listing generator agent that I've made. So all I need to do is just take my Airtable URL and paste that in here and press run. So this agent takes the raw data from Airtable and just with that one click sets up every Shopify product page for you. Here's how it works. So it reads all of this Airtable data, and even if it's not perfectly formatted for Shopify, it maps and converts this data to the correct format for Shopify. So it's mapping fields like product names, descriptions, pricing, images, all to the correct Shopify fields. And then it creates all of your product pages fully populated and ready to go. So now we're left with these basic listing pages using just the information that was in the Airtable. So we're just using these images that were in here, and that's our store set up. So with this agent alone, hours of manual data entry was reduced to seconds, plus this is error-free, so it saves you from those costly human mistakes. Mistakes which I find I'm so much more prone to when doing a boring, repetitive task like this would be to do by hand. So now we have these listing pages, but these are incredibly simple. We need to make something that actually converts. So this second AI agent is a Shopify listing optimizer. And this agent focuses on making your product pages sell. It generates SEO optimized HTML for each page, ensuring they rank higher on search engines and that when your buyers get here, you convert more visitors into buyers. So I'm going to run it, and all I need to do is put in my Shopify store URL. And with one click, this is going to go to our Shopify store, analyze the current state of the store, and improve it. So what this agent does is it writes compelling, keyword-rich product descriptions. It adds clear headers, bullet points, and CTAs to grab your attention. And it even generates a clean and professional layout that's optimized for mobile and desktop. This is just something I threw together in a small amount of time. There's so much you could do here in terms of customization, especially if you spend some more time on it. Okay, so now we can see the agent has finished running. So let's look at some side-by-side comparisons. So this is what this listing looked like before. Refresh, and this is what we've got now. You can see we've got all these keywords in here, which is going to help our listing rank on Google and other search engines, and a highly converting description, which is really going to sell the product, and the specifications that were in our product sheet are now on here, along with warranty, which is also in the product sheet. Another example here. So it's pretty clear how this has saved us a ton of time. This agent turns a 60-minute task into a few minutes of processing, giving you pages that not only look great, but pages that drive traffic and sales. And so now we have these pages, but they are lacking a bit. Finally, let's talk about photography. The supplier only gave you basic flat lay images, but with AutoGPT's AI model photography agent, you can create professional photos of models wearing the exact clothing in the listing instantly. So I'm going to set this running, and then we can talk about how it works. So we just put in our store URL, and then we describe what the model wants to look like. I'm just going to put female because all of my clothing in our product line here is for females, but no one in particular. Maybe you have a specific target demographic and you want your model to represent that, and so you can type that in here. And so with just one click, this is going to go through our entire product catalog and generate professional model photos. And this isn't just going to generate photos that you might have seen elsewhere on the internet where you have AI generated images of people wearing kind of the same thing, like wearing another butterfly jumper. That is not useful, and that misrepresents what the product looks like to your buyers and overall provides a bad experience. This agent is actually going to train a model it's going to train an AI model on each of our products, which you can see happening here. And it's then going to apply that image generation model to generate a picture of our product on one of these models down below. So here at the bottom, we're generating photos of AI generated people, and they're wearing clothes that approximately represent our products. And we will update these so they actually are wearing our clothes. So we don't have to do anything here. This is scraping all of this data from our Shopify listing integration. And so it's generating these high quality professional photos. And then eventually it's going to combine the two together and ensure that the models that we've generated are wearing our products. And so the beautiful thing about AI agents as opposed to assistants is although this is a long-running process since we're training an AI model on every one of our products, we don't have to sit around and wait for this to happen. This is a process that would typically happen in the background. And, in a production environment, you would have this set up to run automatically whenever a new product is uploaded to the platform, for example. That way, a human never has to wait for this. It doesn't matter that it takes 5, 10 minutes to complete. It would just run in the background and not take up anyone's time. It's also worth noting that whilst I'm showing you the inner workings of this agent here, in reality, you would never see any of this unless you were an agent developer or, you wanted to customize how an agent works. 99% of the time, you just want to use something that works, and so this agent is already built. You just click run and don't see anything about how it's working. Super simple. It just solves your problems. And so we can see that our agent has generated our model photos here. So if we go to one of our listing pages, let's refresh, and then we have a model wearing our product. And for each of these, we have generated a picture of the model wearing the exact product, showing it off, which is really exciting. And so you can run this to generate as many images as you want. You can run this several times and have a whole product catalog here. And so I've just run this again, generate a further image. And I think that looks really good. So yeah, that's that. So this agent has saved you thousands on photography and weeks of effort, whilst giving you the high quality visuals that you need to stand out. Especially if you're someone that doesn't have a huge amount of resources at their disposal, hiring a model wasn't even an option before. So this is such a game changer for you. Before using AI agents, this was a 3 to 5 day process at best, involving tedious manual tasks, costly photography, and lots of frustration. With agents, this becomes a seamless, automated workflow that gets products live and optimized in just hours or even minutes, without really any effort on your part. These agents show how AI can empower e-commerce sellers to focus on what really matters, which is growing your business, instead of getting bogged down by repetitive, menial tasks. If you're interested in exploring these agents or have any questions about building your own, please join the AutoGPT Discord. I'm in there every day and I'm always happy to talk about it. I love this stuff. And so that is just the tip of the iceberg of what you can do when it comes to AI agents. These quick demos were just things that I threw together to give you a glimpse of what's actually possible, but the potential is vast. For example, let's say you want to keep your pricing competitive in a rapidly changing market. You could have an agent that scours the internet every day for you at midnight, analyzing how your competitors are pricing the same products. It could then automatically decide to run discounts up to a configured maximum you're comfortable with, or even adjust your pricing daily up or down to match the current market rates. Just think about how much time that kind of research and manual data entry would take without automation, especially for a vast product catalog. With agents, this process could be run in the background, ensuring completely hands-off automatic action while your pricing strategy remains competitive, effective, and completely within your control. And that's just one more example. The real value of agents lies in automating all of these repetitive, time-consuming tasks, allowing you to focus on scaling your business instead of getting bogged down by those details. So I decided I would build another agent because I think this is a really compelling one. So say you have your store listing page and you want to market it, right? You've got to this stage with your agent so far, but how do I actually get people to my page? So I made an agent that takes that page and creates a marketing video for you and uploads it to TikTok. So from this page here, I just put in the URL and I ran the agent. This one takes quite a while, maybe 15, 20 minutes, but that's fine. You just also can run this automatically. And yeah, let's watch it.
Just dropped over $100 on this viral hoodie and honestly worth every penny. French terry fabric hits different, smooth outside, cozy inside like wearing a cloud. That oversized fit with dropped shoulders is giving main character energy. Massive kangaroo pocket fits my phone, wallet, and snacks for those lazy Sunday vibes. Pro tip, size down if you want it fitted, but the boxy look is where it's at. Been living in this thing for a week straight, pairing it with everything from sweats to jeans. Machine wash friendly and still looks brand new. Best basic I've added to my closet this season.
And so all that agent did was just go to your website, go to your listing page, and create a marketing video just from that. You only need to input the URL of your listing page, and to be honest, you don't even need to do that. You can just set it to automatically run every time you upload a new product to your store, for example. So I hope you find that as exciting as I do. And please, if you have any questions, do join the AutoGPT community. We have over 50,000 people in our community who just love agents and are incredibly knowledgeable people. And myself and my team are in the Discord server every single day and always happy to help you build agents. And yeah, we're interested in helping AI work for you as the individual. So yeah, hop on by. Thank you so much for watching this today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your time and good luck to you.
Thank you, Toran, for sharing your expertise in building e-commerce AI agents with AutoGPT.